Hello, it's Saz, welcome back, it's 2024 and as you can see I am in a slightly different space as well. Finally I've got my home music studio up and running, so hopefully you'll see some gradual improvements week on week, and this will make it a lot easier for me to record videos as well. So good stuff, very exciting stuff as well. This week we are doing Yes Sir I Can Boogie by Baccarat, I think that's how you pronounce it. Classic song, Pride classic a few decades ago, so I've been told, and also more recently in Scotland has been adopted by the Scottish national football team, and this is the first year that Scotland are going to be in a major tournament for a long time, so I expect, especially for all of my Scottish followers, that this might be a song that's quite popular. I got this version of the song from the Belfast Ukulele Jam, so thank you very much guys for giving me this version of the song in the key of C, which makes it really nice and easy for beginners to play. So we're going to get started. This song is going to be beginner based, but what we are going to focus on is a couple of little things just to elevate it and take it from a happy strummer song to giving it a little bit of a kick, a little bit of just a little bit of something extra. So this song originally is in the key of D major. On my song sheets on my Buy Me a Coffee page, if you join the Tab Shack, you will get access to all of the lesson materials and you'll be able to see the alternative chords that you can use if you want to play along with the original version of this song. But in the key of C, this is really nice to play, and as I said, it works really nicely for beginners and it's a nice song to play in a ukulele group that everybody can get involved in, and it's also going to burst you out of that little beginner comfort bubble as well. So the chords that we're going to need in this song are C, we're going to need E7, A minor, D7, we're going to need G, and we're going to need A. Now there are a couple of chords in this one that don't quite belong to the key, and that is A major. E7, normally we would use just an E chord, however I know for some beginners that's quite tricky. E7 doesn't work all of the time, but it just so happens in this song E7 is a nice alternative and it gives it just a little bit of a twist. So let's start with the intro. The intro is just one down strum for each chord until we get to the 2 bars of C at the end, where we're going to do something called a crescendo, which is when you start quiet and you gradually build up the sound so that it becomes louder and louder. When you do those C chords as well, you're going to do that to a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and rhythm, which we would play as down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So one strum for each, and then a crescendo down, up, down, up, down, up for the last 2 bars of C. So we'll give that a go. So 1, 2, 3, and C, 2, 3, 4, E7, A minor, and then D7, then a C, then a G, then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just like that. So that's our intro of the song. Then for our verse, it's going to follow the same chord progression for the first part as what it does for the intro. So that first line we have C, E7, A minor, and D7. Now be smart with how you change chords here. As you can see, I am playing a C. I'm then sliding back to play E7. I'm using my pointy finger to slide over to A minor, and then from there I'm slotting my fingers in place for D7. So there is always one finger that's staying on the ukulele at all times. Pretty cool, isn't it? And it just helps you flow from one chord to the next a little bit easier. The second line of the verse is slightly different. We're going to do C, G, A minor with the pointy finger again as we slide back to E7. So C, G, A minor, E7. So for the verse, we play those chord progressions through twice. For this, we are going to use just a down-up strumming as well. Now, the verses of the song are a lot quieter than the chorus, so your dynamics here are really important. So we're going to make sure we play the verse nice and quiet. We're going to play it piano. You've got piano and you've got forte. There's lots in between, but these are Italian terms that are often used in music. Piano means soft and quiet, and forte means loud and strong. So we're going to play the verse piano and the chorus forte. So, when we play, as I said, the down, up, down, up, down, up strumming as well. So, we're going to start 1, 2, 3, and C, E7, A minor, D7, C, G, A minor, E7. No sound, I don't feel very much like talking, much like talking. You wanna know if I can dance? There we go. Now, just like the crescendo we done in the intro, where we go down, up, 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 we're going to do the exact same thing as we go into the chorus. So the last two chords, which are just A minor and A minor, are 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Because what that's doing is it's creating the tension, it's lifting us up before we jump right into the chorus again. So make sure we try that when we're playing along with our group. It's a really fun little thing to do in a ukulele group, to have everyone playing quiet and then feel as everyone gets louder and then bring it back down and drop it again. It's quite a fun thing to do because you can actually hear live in action what that crescendo and diminuendo, which is the opposite, sounds like. The chorus of the song is again very similar. We're using a lot of the same similar chords. We're going to stick to the island strum for this one, so down, down, up, down, up, with a twist, which we'll come to. So for the chorus, again, we're following two little chord progressions here. We've got C, down, E7, then F twice. F, C, E7, and then A. And that repeats twice. However, here's the twist. When we do the first progression, so we do C, E7, FF, C, E7, A, A, that A in the middle of the chorus, you're going to go. If you listen to the song, you'll hear exactly what that sounds like. And we're going to replicate exactly what we hear with a down, up, down, up, down. So on the A chord, you're going to go down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. And that fits quite nicely into a count of 4. So to hear the whole chord progression, the first two lines of the chorus, it sounds like this. C, E7, F, C, E7, then C. I can boogie if you stay all alone. I can boogie, boogie, boogie all night long. There we go. And again, you play that chorus nice and loud. So those are the three elements of the song. We've got the nice soft intro with the crescendo to build us up, and then we drop and everything's nice and quiet in the verses with our down up strums. And then we build up in those last two A minor chords before the chorus. We do that crescendo again. And then we maintain that volume as we play. Yes, sir, I can boogie. Da, 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 da. And then we've got our just like that. So that is every section of the song. First thing is always getting your chords right. If you can do the whole song just with down strums and you're working on the movement and gliding between chord after chord, that is your first step. Until you're comfortable with that, don't worry about trying to bring the rhythm in, because you're trying to do too many things at once. You can work on the strumming separately, by all means. Practice that down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. That will work really nicely. And when both are a bit more second nature, they feel a bit more natural, then you can bring them together and happy days, you've got the song. When you're playing it in a group, keep it simple, and again, gradually add in all of these little elements. It's these little things that make a massive difference to the overall performance. So that's it, nice and easy. I hope you enjoy this one. As I said, you'll find me on Buy Me a Coffee. You can join me on the Tab Shack, where you will get access to all of my weekly lesson materials, and we've also got some specialised 6-week workshops coming your way as well. Why am I saying we? I have some 6-week workshops coming for you as well very soon, so watch this space. But it's good to be back. I hope we all have a good 2024. I hope we've enjoyed this video, and I will see you the next time.